think we're pretty confident. Currently number 2 in the country, hoping to finish off the season number 1, undefeated so far, and we owe BishBosch one as well after the last game.
I just get the boys together and I make them realise, guys, you're playing for your school here. You have so much responsibility. You've been battling the past 5 years to be in the situation, and coming up to BishBosch, knowing it's your last 5, after all the 5 years, it's your last game. So, especially for the matrics, it's very emotional, and just being able to hear the crowd backing you all the way and your school backing you is quite a big thing.
I feel like it's a big occasion, but we're not going to let that occasion get to our head. I just feel like at the end of the day, BishBosch is just another game. You know, another game to showcase your skills, your talents. So I am feeling this excitement, but I'm also feeling a lot of pressure coming into this game. But that comes with the big derby.
The hype's always there, especially in a fixture like BishBosch. The crowd's always big, you always hear them, but you can't cut out that big of a noise, it's always there.
I mean, obviously, I think it's a big game. I honestly think it's one of the biggest games in South Africa, arguably in the world.
It is here, the derby, 108 years in the making. The two schools from across the road battle it out beneath the trees and the mountains one more time. It's BishBosch at the Tinky Haynes Field.
Warwick Jones to feed the scrum. Pressure scrum for Rondebosch. Jones clears from the base. Ewerster finds Ricketts on the angle. Jamie Ricketts sets this car on fire.
Cracks in my life, so I never go dance with the devil. Can't take my foot off the pedal. You already know that I'm rich, you know I never settle. I got a chip on my shoulder. All of my faith to be stacked, so I'm moving these boulders. The league is my life, and I only get older. You making me die, just know it ain't over. Man, I should get me a medal.
Find someone on a hard angle next to the rack.
Can't take my foot off the pedal. You already know that I'm rich, you know I never settle. I got a chip on my shoulder. All of my faith to be stacked, so I'm moving these boulders. The league is my life, and I only get older. You making me die, just know it ain't over. Ayy, you see me ballin', I knew from the start that this was gonna be my calling. And when I cross over, you gon' see me fallin'. I lay up and stay in my bosom with fathers. Ayy, I'm moving in spirit, you hear it in all of my songs, so you know that I fear him. All of my problems got put in the night, so I got up the way, so he told me to clear it. All of this pressure is stressing, but I got God in my life, so I pass when they pressin'. I know he gon' score if I need the assist. Stuck court on my father, he gave me the blessing. All of this time I invested into the things that's above, so you know I be guessing. If all of those missions expanded in heaven, if hell was the same when I was 11. I throw up a shot, get pushed to the ground, I make it, the devil is cursing me out. Know he gon' get what his doing deserve, but shooting for now, it's a technical foul. Being the buzzer with all of the lessons I learned in this life, and it is a blessing. I'm winning that life if I lose it on earth. For Jesus the Christ, that is my confession. Man, I should get me a medal. Christ in my life, so I never go dance with the devil. Can't take my foot off the pedal. You already know that I'm rich, you know I never settle. I got a chip on my shoulder. All of my faith to be stacked, so I'm moving these boulders. The league is my life, and I only get older. You making me die, just know it ain't over. Man, I should get me a medal. Christ in my life, so I never go dance with the devil. Can't take my foot off the pedal. You already know that I'm rich, you know I never settle. I got a chip on my shoulder. All of my faith to be stacked, so I'm moving these boulders. The league is my life, and I only get older. You making me die, just know it ain't over. Ayy, you see me ballin', I knew from the start.
But in the end, Jacques Ewerster applies his boot one final time, heaves the ball into touch, and the Bosch boys come streaming onto the field. The old and the new. It's time to celebrate away from home on enemy land.
When I'm in that moment, I always just think back to grade 8 when I used to be standing in that tunnel and always looking up to the guy or the captain who it was at that time running out onto the Tinky. So every time I stand there, I just get those flashbacks from remembering when I was a kid, and I get quite emotional every single time thinking, now I'm actually in that situation. Now I have that role, I have that responsibility to lead the boys out onto the Tinky every single weekend and just have to perform in like the name of a school and just always give it our all out there. So that's always a big responsibility and means quite a lot to me.
So I think being a cheerleader is mainly about bringing the gears to the school, showing the support to the boys on the field, and not only on the field but to the boys in the stands, but also love
Love the chilling on the Saturdays and Fridays and our evenings and for the soccer.
I mean, obviously it's a massive privilege to put on the Bosch jersey Saturdays, well, like every Saturday. Yeah, just one of the biggest schools in the country. So putting on the Bosch jersey, obviously a massive privilege, and it's a special occasion, especially BishBosch. So yeah, special one to put it on this time, and yeah, good way to end it off.
Handsome from Rondebosch, strong on the ball. About to hack that forward. Ethan Gordon.
Well, I mean, obviously with the two derbies, there's obviously there's a different smile in the air, there's a different energy in the air, you know. There's a very electric kind of vibe between the boys.